is freezing. Hi, guy. Little guy. Big guy. Okay, it's been a couple days. I don't remember what I've done. Just want to double check. I don't need repairs. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh wow, I can move. I'm not totally weighed down. What in the world? That was 5 pound weight. Okay. Um. So I became alarmed the last time I was playing that my supplies are dwindling. And I had gone a really long time using a mod where I could just order supplies and them be delivered to cut that part um, of the TDM out. But trying to build up settlements and things like that, I'm just burning through steel so fast. So instead of taking the stuff like I was going to do, let me just double check that I've got that my um, trade routes are actually open. I'm sitting here trying to remember what button. My supply lines. So I need to just confirm. Okay, so I'm showing they're connected. So what I'm going to do is just beam to a couple places and go into crafting, and from there, not look at just what's in the workbench, but go into actual crafting and see what the numbers are. Because that's the only way to reliably tell. If I just sit here and start looking at everything, then it says I don't have it, and this is the weird thing. It says I don't have it there, but not only that. Oh, I wanted to see who the new person is too. Um, it's not allowing me to access it, even though it says it's all connected, all working. So I need to You're here. Here's my trade guy. Hello. I talked to my husband about it, and he said that he seems to remember when I started playing this a long time ago. It seems like it's only been a year or so before I started playing Destiny. Um, seems to remember that if you have any not conflicting, but if you split something off in two places, that it becomes conflicted. So I don't know if that means, because there's a split here at Taffington, if that means that only what's available at Taffington is available out here or not. Because the last time I was at Nordhager, Nordhagen, I was trying to build stuff there. It was showing I had an active supply line, but I was running out of materials. So it was only feeding from either this warehouse here, not warehouse, this workbench here at Nordhagen, period. So what I'm doing is I'm just giving time for the game to settle itself. Where's the other person? One? Where's the farmer? I hear a voice, but oh, okay, he's farming behind the lines. Is this the guy that I know? Doesn't have a helmet on. I thought everybody out here I gave helmets to. Oh yeah, he does. He's got one on.
Away from that old insane asylum. Folks up there don't
Yeah, I don't plan on going there. Yeah, I don't really want to go up there, I'll be honest. Going up there sounds insane. Islandish. Did I dream that this thing had 3 humans? Yes, I did. It only has 3 people total. So that's my supply line guy and my farmer and my security. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just pretend, well, I should be able to see that I've got at least a couple hundred. So let's just pretend we're going to build something that requires a lot of parts. Okay, it does appear to be hooked up now. Okay, so Coastal Cottage does appear to be working. Next is Kingsport. I probably should not be traveling without my mecha suit on. I guess I just need to be prepared to use bats if I'm going to, because I'm not going to survive it without it. Alright, so let's go into the thingy and pretend we're going to build something that uses lots of parts. Okay. So it took it some time, but it does appear. Be hooked back up properly. Wonder if I can see if no, they're still here. Still here. Got 9 people, 9 beds. Make sure you don't have anything else turned on. I don't think you do. I think I took everything down. So something that's concerning me also is it appears as though my there's a way I could just knock that over. It appears as though when I put bots here,
seems to be growing well.
stuff isn't being harvested properly because I'm noticing that my food levels and water levels are not going up, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if that's a change that they made that somehow is being I'm having issues with, but I've never had the problem with stuff, being added.
Hey,
Let's see. Right, so you do have some parts for another settlement. All right, not many, but you do have some. Okay. So that means that I was delivering. I used to have a notebook that I would write down everything I would do because I do have a since the wreck and medications that I had to take after the wreck, they damaged my memory. So I do have memory loss problems. Like I can be doing something. It's not exactly like I'm not aware of what I'm doing, but I
easy
could
living?
spend
This ain't it.
14 hours playing this game, log off, and then log back in and have no idea what I had done. Um, it's not that bad today, but it's not far from it. And it's very frustrating and it's humiliating. And it makes me feel like I'm being judged left and right, which gives me performance anxiety, which is the reason I'm talking about it now, because I'm using the confronted head on method of exposing myself to everybody um, as a way to try to overcome my performance anxiety, which doesn't always work. Um, it's surprising things it does work for and the things that it doesn't. But it always takes time because I'm different moods every day. What am I doing? I should be carrying some of this stuff around so I can at least plant a few things. I sat here and yeah, it's a strange day. So see, there's only 3 carrots in there total. That's and only 10 purified water. What's the deal here? Why do I only have 10 purified water? All right, here's enough to get me started. All right, so let's see here. I wanted to look up the next place that I need to put down some sort of settlement. Open the supply lines. I don't see any real reason to do it with the Pridwin. Honestly, I don't. No reason to do it with the Boston airport. I don't even know that I've been there. All right, Jamaica Plain, I can see. Merkwater construction site. I'm about to try to get to that right now without my gear on. Hangman's Alley, that just seems stupid to have that in and out of there because Hangman's Alley is too big to do anything with. So, I mean, too small to do anything with. Like, there is no more building unless I just go straight up, and even then, it will only allow me to go so far. I wonder how this glowing sea is going to connect. Oh, Oh my god, did I not connect Red Rocket? Okay. I wonder if I should just... I should just log off. Log back on. And see if I go to Taffington. If I can't find the provisioner and reroute them from Zamonia or something. Right. Let's look here really quick. Oh, come on. 16 beds, 11 people, 3 of which are 2 bots plus 1 provisioner. That means I've got 8 people. 8. Okay, there's 1, 2, make sure they're up there. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. Is my thing still turned on? Yes. Actually, is it? Yes, there it is. Okay, so it's still open to accepting people. Alrighty. So my goal here is to just basically have, starting from this point on, because my materials are running low, is to plant as much food as I can in order to keep people there, and as little water as necessary, as little power as necessary. Very much like I've done here. And I'm using Croupe as a launching point because I put stuff here in the places that I've got the antennas up. So I'm going to just put the antennas up in a few places, going to monitor them, and that way people can land here, I can outfit them from one stop, and then send them where I want them to go. So that's what I'm going to start trying to do. I think I do need to do the test really quick though to see if how much material I have access to. So things that cost a lot to build. Okay. Yeah, the fact that I only have 600 steel left, that's scary because certain things require lots of steel that shouldn't require lots of steel. So it is a problem. All right, so the last one I need to go to is I wonder, talking to my husband about this, and he said that he remembers seeing something about if you end up taking bodies outside of what would be considered your quote zone for that area. that it's supposed to delete them. But I don't remember that working reliably because I remember at the lighthouse, I removed the bodies from the house 4 times at least, if not more than that, and they're still showing up. I am very much risking dying here because I'm running around without my suit on in places that I know there are enemies. And my ability to aim is actually crap. So yeah, we'll just try it with this one here and see if that makes a difference at all. I'm curious if I just pick this one up and just, like, how far do I have to move it? Also, I don't know if every place is different. But considering, I believe it was Vault 81, which is the new content or something where there's a lot of mapping problems in it. I've been considering going and checking that out. Um, to kind of like keep things moving a little bit, make it feel like I'm not just doing management projects here, but like I'm actually trying to, I don't want to say play the game because there's a million ways that you can play this game, and the way that I'm playing it now is very valid. If you want a post-apocalyptic sim where you're managing the survival of everybody that you deem worthy in order to have a monopoly on all the supplies available. So what my thought to finish my thought from earlier is what I'm wanting to do is instead of putting down loads of farming stuff, I'm going to put down loads of provision stuff. So that way I can have people constantly going out and hopefully fueling my um, provision addiction. Hopefully that will also.
Seems to be growing well.
Okay, so they're here, they're harvesting. Okay, this is really weird. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. I think the key will be is if I go and look at the warehouse. Not where I keeps calling it warehouse, but it's workshop. If I go and look at that and see how many things are in it, foods and stuff, we'll see. The water that's kind of bothering me though, because there's no way to go and pull water from Croupe. You have to just drink it. And the fact that it's not stockpiling and I don't already have, like, at least 100 waters, that's a problem. Now, I don't use water for a lot because I don't play in which I will starve or die, you know, if I don't partake of food. But I still use the food. I use it as currency and I use it to make materials. So the fact that I don't have it here and it doesn't seem to be stocking is problematic to me. So let's see what I've got. I was just looking, we do a lot of stuff over there, so I would think we'd have more than 3 gourds by now. Yeah, this is starting to bother me a little bit. I'm beginning to wonder if I don't go to these places, does it register? I should have 24 waters. I've only got 8 over there. I've got 11, 8. I've got 8 people. Even the math on that doesn't work out. And I suck at math and I can figure that out. Okay. Okay, well, it's connected. I've got one more place to go to test it. But it does seem to be working. Right, 9 people, 10 beds. I don't have the beacon turned on here because I decided to. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Turn around. Turn around. Okay, good. Maybe if it's gonna crash, it'll crash over there. Okay, good. It's landed. Okay. All right. I put these little beds out here strictly for the bots. I don't know why they're not using the bunk beds, but like the top part of the bunk bed. This little kid never sleeps, ever. Alright, so 9 people, 11 food, 12 water, that's not bad. 3 power, that's not bad. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of leave it like... I'm going to try it to see if I can't command him to sleep on the bed. No. These beds don't count as assignable. These are bunk beds in appearance only, not in usability? Or do they need a flipping ladder, which I don't think it would because it wouldn't register a ladder next to it as part of it. Okay, so then the other thing I need to do is just do the really quick check to make sure. Alright, so it does have the access. Alright, so the provisions are working. I'm pretty sure I took down the beacon here because I'm using Croupe as the main group. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to build like provision stuff out the wazoo here because we've got the beds for it. So oh my god, dude, you've got to move so I can lay some stuff down, please. You're blocking me from everywhere I go. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. New ones. Okay, so in order to support this as a provision farm, I'm going to need to lay down more beds. Those are not counting as bunk beds for some reason. So bunk beds are for appearances only. Yeah, that sucks. So I'm just gonna sleeping bag the heck out of this thing. That really sucks. I did not want to have to do this. I do take some sort of pride in the appearance of my ransacked shacks. At least I used to. I guess I can't do that anymore. Ramshackled, is that the right word? In this case, it would be ramshackled. Shacks. Okay, so I have a right mind to flipping scrap this bed. 3. There's people assigned to it. Okay. Okay, so my provision farm. Let's move the chemistry station over here to the rest of the actual crap that we work on. Can I even walk through that area? No, I can't. This is a perfect place to put the chemistry station. Dude, I need you to move. I need you to move. Like, completely move. Nobody's moving. There's the chemistry station. Oh my god, please. Dude, please. Please, please, please. Just move. Oh my god. There's no way to tell him to just stand in one spot. Otherwise, I would. He doesn't reliably do anything I tell him to do, to be honest. Okay, so. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2. Okay. 2. I thought about this before I started it. When I'm dealing with provisioning stations, I often try to put them in an order based on what is full from beginning to end. So that way I can just very quickly sit here and say, okay, everything on this side here is full. I need to, move the other stuff or whatever. Go to the other side. So in this point, anything that's already assigned, I want to put it kind of like right here together. And the things that aren't, I want them together. So that way it can be, I know when it's time to assign it, where to go. Might have already been doing this and doing it backwards. I'll be honest, I can't keep track of what my decision was just a moment ago. That's the problem. It's a legitimate problem. I've tried writing everything down as I go, making copious notes, and then I just lose my tablet. I've tried tying my tablet to the bed so that it cannot, that doesn't sound as much fun as I guess it could be, but it, to try to, keep it in a stationary place, and then something would happen and it would be hard for me to write in it. And so I would think, oh, it's not, I'm on a different part of the bed, so it's not as convenient for me to write in it right now, so I need to remember to write in it. And then it just ends up happening that it just doesn't get written in, and then the notes fall apart. It's hard for me to remember to do anything, like literally anything that is not immediately pressing as a physical need for your body. Like hunger, I can remember to eat because I have my body is stimulating me and telling me that. But if it's something that you normally would just, think, oh, I need to remember to do this or whatever, then it becomes problematic. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Moved. Need enough room that people can use them. Get in there and use them. But I'm not going to give them too much room because technically they'll be using them whether I'm here or not, and I need to get around. Or, whether they're technically here or not, because I think there's Schrodinger settlement here happening that I don't know 100% that they're actually here when I'm not. I'm trying to get that down onto the ground and it's refusing to go. Too far away. Okay, so one of the things that I do want to do, find something that takes the least amount of steel possible and put up a barrier to protect my investment from firing. Now, I think there is one that I typically use because it has some like chicken wire in it. Yeah, that one. Okay, that only uses 2 steel. This only uses 2 steel. I like this one because I'm not completely walled off. I can actually still kind of see around it. I just like the look of that one better. I can actually see. So what I'm going to do is just to protect they've still got room. Yes, there's still room to traverse. It's close enough that it's not going to problems. I'll put a Brahmin trough here, even though I don't know that I'll put a Brahmin here. I think I just had that floating around randomly. If I do, I can build this out from here. This is not to keep people out. This is to keep my investment from being mutilated. Because this is not a major farm, I'm not gonna do all the farming all the farming stuff. My goal is just literally to prevent people from a distance from being able to just sit here and fire at my stuff and destroy it to the point it needs repair or it's beyond repair. They're actually letting me build that outside the zone? Interesting. Didn't know that was a possibility. Okay. Let's just move things around then. I did not know that. Oh, dude. Please, dude. Please, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I just need to take a look and see what's going on here. I don't know why it's not. It's registering that one's too far out of it. Okay. What is the furthest you'll let me send it? Don't know, but I guess because you're out of it, you're kind of in a weird way glitching. It's not even allowing me to. There we go. I was gonna say it's not allowing me to take you even, but put this here for a sec. This is so bizarre. Why isn't it allowing me to put that down there? Times when things like this happen, the only thing I can do is separate all my parts. See if I can't find another way to get them to where they quit trying to snap to each other. Oh, that's a tiny bit closer. Oh my god. Please quit snapping. Oh, even straight. Oh my god. No idea why that works, but nothing else does. Now, if I wanted to put everything in at ridiculous angles, it would allow me to do that. But if it wants me to just make a nice clean line, it heartily refuses. Oh my god. Ugh, this is so infuriating. Honestly. Oh my. Okay, screw it. Thinking the bulk of the people would come in that way. Or from this road area over here. Probably not as much from the water, but I don't know. I've not been here since this place was attacked, so. She's assigned to provisioning yet. I don't see her out with her anywhere. Oh, there it is. So she lost her cow? Okay. Alrighty, baby. Why isn't it allowing it to go there? That doesn't make sense. Had water there a million times before. Alright, whatever. Okay, so this is the water farm is protected. Not water farm, but a little bit of water station, I guess. These are kind of protected. Alright, so there's an entrance. There's the way through. If this person would move. No idea. Okay. Everything over here needs people, correct? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thing over here. That would be 10 stations. One more. Okay, so everybody that I have assigned here already has a job. So that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to come here. I think I need 3, 4. They're all taken, right? They're taken. Right. So. I need 2 more bedrolls, I think. Okay. Now, I need to make sure that there will be enough food to meet the beds and the water. So no, I need to make a tiny bit more water. On. 15, 15. Using this as a water farm as a water farm. I'm using this strictly for numbers. Okay, so food 11. We've got 3 bots. No, I got some bots assigned here, so we do need another food or two. I'm not going to complicate this and put up a lot of mut fruit because it just really messes with the numbers. Is everything out here tended to? Yes, I've got too many people tending to too little food. So like, why does it even flash that? Like, oh, give me something that's just easy to plant, like carrots. Oh, I need 15. I don't even need 15. Just for the numbers. Words take up so much flipping space. There's no reason for it. They could fit closer together. It's the only one that takes up this much space. Alright. Infuriating because there's no reason for it to have such a ridiculous amount of space required around it when nothing else does. You can literally plant certain foods like 2 inches from each other. These require a lot of ground space plus a lot of space in between. That's why I chose to do the bulk of my gourd farming here, because I wasn't growing a bunch of other stuff here. A sprawling area. I ended up taking a lot out of Abernathy at one point, so I could just put more valuable fruit there. Or nut fruit, which is a better time, not time, but a better space management. Food. Why do these require people? I've only planted 4 carrots. It's only 12, and everybody can manage 6 pieces. Everything was managed. Why is it not managed now? Strange. So that's 1, 2. Let's look what you're in charge of taking care of. You're doing 2 potatoes, a carrot. I don't know who's doing the mud fruit. Doing the mud fruit? Yes, you're doing the mud fruit. And a gourd. Alright, so you're on gourd duty, I guess it looks like. So there's some gourds that are not being cared for. They won't let me put it down if you're standing right in front of me. Oh, I see how they're wanting to do it. They're wanting us to do the gourds, like a hopscotch board. Okay, I see how they're wanting us to do it. That makes sense. Okay. All right, so that's returning things back to a little bit more normal. All right. This game would be a lot more fun if there wasn't this. You already have to do the management, but the struggling with the management is like, why can't you put something somewhere? You know, it's not allowing you to put something somewhere or whatever. That kind of like that becomes even more of the time sink. Like wanting to snap things into place instead of allowing you to put them where you want to put them. Or wanting to snap things ridiculously in places. Okay, so I think that's out of the walkway here, yes. So it's back into the farm area. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 11. Or did I count the mud fruit in that? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I'm like really confused. But there's 24 plus 2 mud fruits. What's not being tended to? Why am I still seeing a carrot somewhere? I swear to God, I still see a carrot popping up. So all the gourds are taken care of. This would be so much easier if I got rid of the gourds and just did something else. Like that I could just put in a flipping row. I'm trying to tell the boy to do the carrots instead of the mud fruit so I can get a better idea of numbers. Why isn't it allowing me to settler? Okay, because he's a kid, it's not allowing me to put him in a particular place. So I'm going to store the mud fruit plants to disconnect him. That should put him back within, I don't know, 12 hours or so, back onto carrots. I can really see what's going on. There he goes. Are you going to take care of the carrots now? Oh, you're going to take care of more gourds. Are you going to take care of the carrots? Alright, so we are definitely in need of 2 people. Not ideal. Alright, but it should work.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
You got a dangerous look about you. You ain't here for me.
Would love to pull that out, but I don't know that it would work. Without infuriating me to death. Like, come on. Come on. Oh my god. This is just so obnoxious. Like, really. There's no need for this. The moment I get near anything that needs to snap. It's so strange. I've not had this problem with the water pumps. There's got to be something about things out here just not registering even. Like, why would it fit turn that way, but it not fit the other way? It's weird. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do here is select and hold an entire group. I saw a green light for just a second. Where's the problem? It's giving me green for just a second. So let's cancel it, double check that there's nothing else attached to it. There could very well be. Let's come here. So select and hold. Oh, it's got the beds connected to it. So let's cancel it. Yes. 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 You're aware that I'm still just trying to put down walls to protect my farm. Right? Like, nothing massively has changed here. Okay, nothing here. I still don't know why. It's giving me issues, so let me just double check here. Select. Okay, it's trying to move the ladder with it. We can't have that happen. That cheat is not working for me. I think I should have everything disconnected enough. If I hit select and hold. Oh, cancel. Select and hold. No. Is it enough? No. Okay, so I cannot get the select and hold thing to work in any kind of way that's reliable. Move groups of items. Bunk beds appear to be for decorative use only. Okay, the pathing. I can still get up and down, but I don't know if that girl will be able to, so I need to possibly tiny bit. So that should work for pathing. It doesn't work for me, so this needs to go back further. Select. Not working. Wish there was a way I could just undo all of this. Should have saved it before I started. Alright. There. Maybe that'll work. Right. This one all back in place, and then that'll be it. Come on. Oh, for the love of God. It was just there. It was where I took it from. Oh my God. All right. This is not the place that the ladder was because I can no longer get through here. To just make it a little easier for right now because my husband's done with work and I'm going to be logging off. I'm just going to put it right here. All right, that's destroying everything that you built. All right, let me beam back home. So I don't run off and forget I'm not in my suit. I'm going to arm it, get in it before I log off. All right, that's now.